Hi there! There's a situation going on here. I wanted to do a flirty kind of date night look. You can call it a siren eye if you want. That trend has been trending a while ago. Well, my purpose today was to elongate my rounded eyes and make them look a little bit more flirty. I did one eye so I can show you how it transforms my eye shape from this rounded shape to this elongated cat eye shape. So today I'm going to show you how I achieved this look and how I elongated my rounded eyes with makeup. Let's get into it. I started this look with a pencil base. I have this pencil from Revolution. You can use any black pencil that you want, or if you don't want to go as intense as I did, you can choose a dark brown pencil or any dark shade that you want. It can be gray, blue, green, whatever you like. Just make sure that it's dark enough in order to be able to redefine your eye shape. We're kind of drawing a new eye shape here, so it has to be a pretty dark shade. I also did a green siren eye a while before, so it definitely can be done with colors as well. So first I'm going to explain the placement that I did. With rounded eyes, if you want to elongate them, what I usually like to do is extend the outer corner of my eye as well as the inner corner of my eye. But what I don't do is I don't line my entire lash line. So the center of my lid, I'm not going to apply anything dark in here because that will emphasize the roundness. What we want to do instead is to extend on both inner and outer corner without emphasizing the roundness in the center of the lid. I hope that makes sense. As a demonstration, so I'm taking my black pencil. I'm starting on the outer third of my lid and I'm doing kind of like an eyeliner shape. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it out anyway. That looks okay for me. So to blend it out, I'm going to pick up a pencil brush. This one is a Morphe M149. So it's a small pointy brush that is going to help me smudge this. I'm doing tiny back and forth motions. And on the outer corner, I do this kind of a motion. So I flick my brush like that. So it creates a nice faded wing. By doing this kind of a motion, you ensure that the tail of the liner is going to be the faded part. So I'm starting here and kind of extending the pencil towards my temples with a flicking motion. When I'm doing any sort of wing liner, I keep my eyes open so I can go over any eye folds on the outer corner of the eye, especially if you have deep set eyes as well. It's going to help go over the folds and kind of lift the outer corner visually. See how that already extended my eye, but what I like to do is extend the inner portion as well. I think I'm going to say extended a lot in this video. So with the same pencil, I will be slightly defining the inner corner of my eye by tight lining, I think it's called. I'm not doing a precise inner corner wing, but I do want to define here, right in the inner corner, as well as a little here above the lid, as well as here in the inner portion of my lash line. And then I'm taking the same pencil brush and again smudging, just because I like everything to look a little bit more softened and blended. And again in the inner corner, I use the tip of the brush to create a little extension. And I'm using the leftover product from the brush to define my lower lash line a little bit, but again only in the inner and outer corner. Now to fade this a little bit more, I'm going to take a gray eyeshadow. I have here the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. This needs some fixing. My black eyeshadow is kind of cracking and the whole palette is dirty because of it, but we'll ignore that. I will mix this dark shade of gray with this transition color, and I'm using a Morphe M507 brush, which is a small blending brush, but it has again a pretty pointed tip, so it's not rounded at the end, I guess. So with that I will blend the pencil a little upwards to create a smokier look. If you don't want to smoke it out like that, you can just set the pencil with a little bit of black eyeshadow and just that will be your complete look. But I do want to turn it a little bit sexier in a way. And I will apply the same mixture here in the inner part of my lid. So again, the center of my lid stays empty. And I will apply a little bit of that on the lower lash line, again in the inner and outer corner. Again, if you want an all matte look, you can leave it like this, but I will apply some glitter on my lid. It doesn't necessarily switch up the shape of the eye, but by applying a light shade you kind of highlight the lid and it's pretty, so I'm gonna apply it. I'm using the Fenty Diamond Bomb highlighter in the shade How Many Carats. This is a white glitter, and I'll be using my finger and tapping it right in the center of the lid. As mascara, I'm going to go for the Maybelline Falsies Surreal mascara. This is a newer launch, and I reviewed it in a recent video. If you want to watch that, I'm going to link it somewhere on the screen. And with the mascara, I will again focus on extending the lashes towards the outer corner. So instead of brushing them upwards like that, I will brush them outwards. So, starting at the base of my lashes, flicking my brush towards the outer corner of the eye. I got a little bit on my lid, but that is fixable. Once it dries, you can remove it with a spoolie. And I'm concentrating the most product on the outer corner lashes. Same thing on my bottom lashes, flicking my brush outwards. So this is the look. I hope you found this video useful and you learned something. That is everything. I'm going to head out. I wish you have an amazing day and I will see you next time. Bye!